Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Sorry I've been absent the past couple days, and this is going to be a little bit of a late afternoon, maybe early afternoon for you, but just a later upload than normal. I've just been dealing with some of the most crazy situations that you run into out here, and I have just been really just not having bad days, but definitely things that could have gone better that were out of my control, but nothing that I can do about it. And so you just got to kind of take it on the chin and, remember everything that happens to you, not to, you don't have to get your revenge or anything, but just, remember, just put it in the back of your head and, hold on to it. So pretty much what happened was we made our delivery in Chicago, and I went up to get unloaded, and then I had to drive probably about 30 minutes to the next area that I was going to get reloaded, and had another load coming down to Florida, and I had plenty of time to do it, plenty of time to make sure I got it done, made sure I got home for Thanksgiving, home for the holidays, see the family. And I got up there and they loaded me with part of it, and then they said, well, one of the customer canceled because this load was going to one stop down in Florida, but from there they were going to distribute it amongst the different warehouses that they have, which is fine. I mean, it happens. So one of the customers canceled, and I said, okay, so I'm just taking part of the whole shipment, which was still a majority. And they said, no, we have another part of another order that's going to go down, but instead of going to one place just in Florida, they were asking me if I could go to two places in Florida. And I said, well, I don't really want to. I called the broker. I asked for a little bit more money. They, the shipper agreed. So I said, okay, that's fine. And I said, fine, go ahead and put it on. And they said, oh, well, it's not here. It's back, on the north side of Chicago, because I was already on the south side. And I said, what? I said, there's no way. I said, I just came from, that side of town. And they said, yeah, we're sorry. And I was like, so can I cancel? And they said, well, technically no, because I've already booked the load, and I would have to face a fine. Some places will make you do like a financial penalty if you try and cancel, and I mean, some of them don't, and then it also hurts your rating and stuff like that. And I just didn't really feel like dealing with it. And then you got to sit there and try and find another load, and I already had another load waiting for me in Florida, so I was like, it's not a big deal, it's okay. And so I drove up to the other side of Chicago again, got that last part loaded in, and then started going, and then it just started snowing and raining and winds, and I said, man, this is something else. So I made it just outside of Indianapolis. I shut it down. I called the broker. I said, you need to call this customer, and you need to see if there's any way I don't have to go, because if one of them's going to Jacksonville and the other one is going all the way down to Fort Myers, which is almost the very bottom of Florida. So you have to cross across Florida, go from 95 to 75, and then shoot all the way down 75. And then, it's really just a huge pain in the rear end. And I've been to that shipper down there before, and it's not bad. They're nice people and everything. They're quick, but it's the fact that I'm still running on recaps. I still don't have, another way back out of there with the, to make it home on time. And so I called them. The broker called the shipper. The shipper said that they were willing to work with me, because I ended up getting to Chicago at 8 a.m. I did not get out of Chicago until 1 o'clock. That was when all of this stuff had gotten figured out. I had gotten reloaded. I finished getting loaded and was down the road. So they said that they were willing to work with me. They said that they were going to still want me to deliver in Jacksonville and deliver in Orlando instead of Fort Myers, because they have another yard in Orlando and they have another guy that's got a load going to Fort Myers that's a local guy, that he's going to take part of the shipment from my trailer to his trailer, and then he'll run it the rest of the way. And I said, that's fine. I guess I can deal with that, which I would really prefer not to, but I mean, there's really not a whole lot that you can do when it comes to some of these things. Sometimes you really just gotta suck it up and take it on the chin. So the next time that, you know, I get a load from this shipper, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, none of the customers have canceled by the time I get there. And if they do cancel, then I'm not doing anyone any favors. You know, it really killed my time, and now I gotta push extra hard to try and get home and see my family, and that's just not right. You know, I mean, we're out here, we're working hard, we're trying to make a dollar, and we're out here trying to work for our families, you know, to provide a better life. And, you know, being jerked around like that, it really just wasn't worth it. Like, yeah, they gave me a little bit more money for it, but all in all, the grand scheme of things, there's no amount of money that would change me, would change my mind to go from, you know, oh, I guess I can miss my family this time. It just doesn't work like that. So unfortunately, it is going to be a hard push all the way back, just to, you know, hopefully make it in time for Thanksgiving dinner. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, it is one of those things that happens, and you just got to take it on the chin, because if you deny the load or you refuse the load, which I could have done, I would have had to sit there and get on a load board, start looking at other loads, and I don't like to play that game, because by that point, all of the good loads are already taken, have already got bids, are already gone, and it's just not worth it to sit there and waste another day, because then you got to get to wherever else you're going and find another load going down to where you want to go. So it's really, it can be kind of frustrating sometimes, and you're on the phone with brokers, and sometimes you just want to lose your cool, but you just got to remember that it's not necessarily their fault, and it's not your fault either. You know, sometimes customers just cancel orders at the last minute, and the shippers don't know until they start printing out the bills, and then they realize, oh, you know, this isn't going anymore. So it's a damn shame, but you know, you just got to take it on the chin and, you know, keep running with stride. You know, it's not the worst thing that could have happened, but we did, you know, some good did come out of it. I did get to stop at this wonderful truck stop in Monteagle, Tennessee. If any of you guys are out there that are going through Tennessee, right around Chattanooga, I highly recommend stopping at the Pilot in Monteagle. There's a little diner right next door, and it is good food. And there's also a buffet that is open that is very good food. I mean, easily a 4 to 5 star Chinese buffet. You do have to wear a mask and gloves every time you get up to go serve yourself, you know, with the times that we live in right now. So but I mean, in order to just, you know, to go get a buffet, it was $12. I got a water. You know, sometimes, you know, you never know with some Chinese food. Sometimes it's really dry. You just get a water to keep yourself hydrated. But yeah, really beautiful little town, beautiful little truck stop. Good restaurants right next to it. You know, especially some of you guys out there that are, you know, we eat truck stop food all the time, whether it's Pilot food, TA food, Love's food, or whatever fast food joint is attached to it. And I mean, I know Subway's not that, you know, Subway's a little bit healthier than some of the other ones, but it's still not all that great for you. It's a lot of bread, it's a lot of carbs, especially if you're sitting down, not doing much. So, but yeah, guys, I could go on a rant for an hour with what has happened the last couple days. I do apologize, but please give me a thumbs up if you felt my pain. So I know some of you guys out here, I know this isn't the first time it's happened to me, but so close to a holiday, you know, you're trying to get home, you're trying to make money, you're trying to make sure that everything's paid off. That way you can sit home for a couple days and enjoy your time. But sometimes it just doesn't work like that, and it's what we deal with, it's what we got to do, and we just take it on the chin and keep pushing. So with that, guys, I'll probably be shutting down here in the next probably about 10-15 minutes or so, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks guys for watching, and God bless.